Hey guys, Zalasso here. So this video is different than my usual content, but I received an invite to the Halo Infinite tech preview, and I want to give my thoughts on everything so far. So you know what, the first thing I want to talk about is the music, and well, it actually sounds like Halo now. And I've got to say, I absolutely love Halo Infinite's music, just listen to it. I cannot put into words how much I love the music, it's just really amazing. I love it. That's all I've got to say about the music, but I absolutely love what I've heard so far. A new thing they've added that's in Halo Infinite is the training mode. Honestly, this is something I never knew I needed in a Halo game. It's a really good way to warm up for matches and just get better at aiming in general. The first weapon I'll train with in this video is the Bulldog, which is Infinite's new shotgun, I guess. Alright, here we are, the training area. I took a second to just look at the view when I was recording this. Just looked around. Mountains look really awesome. Okay, so let's get started with the training. I'm going to be honest, at least specifically with the Bulldog, it just does not work in my opinion being closed off from the bots. The Bulldog is a shotgun. I feel like I should be up close rather than so far, but maybe that's just me. It has pretty good range though, so it's not too bad, but I just don't think for the training I should be trying to get longer range shots in with a shotgun. Okay, now this is one of the guns I've really wanted to try out. It looks so cool and actually Forerunner, and the way the bullets ricochet is so different and cool rather than just being orange variants of other weapons. It's its own thing. There isn't much for me to say about the sidekick, but I do like it. During the E3 reveal, it looked like something from Call of Duty, which I wasn't bothered too much by it. But I'm glad they've made it better looking. Overall, it's a pretty good addition to the sandbox in my opinion. And I don't think it's OP like the Magnum and Halo 5 was. Alright, right out of the gate, I've gotta say, when I first saw the commando in the E3 demo, it immediately reminded me of something from Destiny. Which isn't a bad thing, just interesting. I've seen that people aren't big fans of the commando, but I find it a decent addition. I like how it can be used, it's like a combination of the DMR and the assault rifle, which I think is interesting. Other than that, I don't think there's much else to add or for me to say. I don't have much to say about the plasma pistol, but my god, we have the hum back. I'm satisfied. The shape of the plasma pistol is interesting, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but the sound of it, I love that. It sounds really good. The first thing I've got to say about the battle rifle is thank goodness it's back to the classic design. It's designed in Halo 4 and 5. Those are many weapons in my opinion. It was boring. Now that the classic one is back, I'm looking better than ever. I love the firing sound and how much it looks, or how it looks, and just the overall feel of it. Feels good. Not much more I've got to say other than I love it. Alright, the next thing I want to give my thoughts on is the customization. We'll start with the different visors you can equip. They're pretty cool looking, and it looks like rather than just having solid colors, the different visors have unique textures to them, which is pretty cool. And the armor itself is really customizable. It's basically Halo Reach customization, but more to it. This isn't all of the customization, of course, it's just for the tech preview, with more will be ready by full game release. I like the style of everything. It's got a blend of classic and new art styles, which is really cool. But as for shaders, I'm not sure how I feel about them. I like being able to choose the colors of my Spartan myself, but with shaders it does offer some more customization than with the original color system. But I'm still unsure how I feel about them. Time will tell. So here you can customize your body type. That's pretty neat. There's quite a different few options. I guess for like, I don't know, just whatever your preferred body type is. And you can add prosthetic limbs, which is also really cool. It's not just the robot arm that you can get in Halo Reach, it's like legs, and both your arms can be prosthetic. It's pretty cool. The AI customization actually interests me a bit. I've already customized mine. I went with Lumu, as you can see, but I want to try the others as well. Probably closer like release, I'll try the others. And being able to change the color of your AI is a really cool feature. I like that. Also, there's an RVB Easter egg, red versus blue Easter egg. I love that. Overall, I like the customization, but I do hope there will be more customization options at launch, but I think that's almost a given. What we saw in the tech preview is just a glimpse of what we're gonna get. Before we get into the rest, I just want to touch on the store to buy shader skins, battle pass, etc. There's nothing to say about most everything here, it's just cosmetics you can buy, but I want to touch on the battle pass. I'm not sure how much the battle pass cost. It's 250 whatever currency they're using, but I don't know how much real money it costs, but I doubt it's that much. So from what I can tell, the way the battle pass works is that 50% of it is free, and the other 50% costs money. I like that. It's going to be a free-to-play game, so they need to make money. I think the way they're doing it, it's a good way of doing it. They don't force you to pay for everything. You can earn stuff in games still. It's a good balance, and if you want the paid options, then you can just buy the battle pass and earn it. Something I really like that they're doing is, unlike say Fortnite, which doesn't have this I don't think, but in Halo Infinite, if you miss a battle pass, you can just go buy it and earn the stuff you wanted. This way you don't miss out on anything, you can always just go back. Alright, let's get into the actual gameplay. So the first thing I'll start with is the issues I had with the multiplayer. This is a technical preview and issues/bugs are to be expected, and I expect most of these issues will be fixed at launch, but I'll go over them anyways. Well, first off, I had many issues getting into matches, which honestly is expected, and will surely be fixed. I also had this weird audio stutter. All the audio for me was just stuttered, which honestly might just be my internet, or because I had Discord open, but I figured I would mention that anyways. And that's actually about it for the issues I experienced. All the issues I experienced were more because of the technical preview. Okay, so this is another thing I never knew was needed in Halo, but bots are definitely a welcome addition in my eyes. And 343 really nailed it. Bots are actually kind of challenging. Like sometimes I was just gamed up by the bots and absolutely got destroyed by them. I'm very impressed with the bots so far, and I'm sure they'll continue to get better as well. The way the weapon sandbox is handled is really good in my opinion. 343 did a really good job making each weapon serve its own purpose. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is the range of the assault rifle. I personally feel like the range could be taken down a bit. I think the commando more than serves its role as a more longer range assault rifle. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with this weapon sandbox. I'm sure it could use some tweaks here and there, but I'm not an expert on that, so. The way equipment was done in Infinite is also really good. I didn't mess around with the equipment much, but they are really cool from what I have seen. Especially the grapple shot. Oh, I so badly want to go into Forge and mess around with that. Everything else that I've seen is good too. None of them are overpowered, in my opinion, and serve a good role in the overall Halo Infinite sandbox. So the maps we got to play in the technical preview was Live Fire, Recharge, and Bazaar. Starting with Live Fire, it's a really good map. It's like the pit, but also not like the pit. It's different. Also the Johnson reference, how the facility is named after Johnson, I love that so much. Recharge is a pretty decent map. It's my least favorite out of the three, but it's not a bad map. It's cool. You can look out and see a massive waterfall, and the map itself looks pretty cool, but there's not much else I have to say about it. It does remind me of a Halo 5 map, but I forget the name of whatever that was. Bazar is definitely my favorite map of them all. You're literally in Mombasa. The overall environment and everything about it is amazing. You can even see the orbital space elevator from ODST. Well, it's apparently not actually the orbital space elevator. I think it's like a recreation or something. I'm not entirely sure. It's very nostalgic though, but it feels new. Overall, the maps we've seen so far I really like, and I can't wait to see the other maps. The last thing they added for the technical preview is player versus player, rather than just player versus bots. I played a few PvP matches and so far so good. I got utterly annihilated most of the time, but it was fun. I enjoyed the little bit of time I got to play PvP. So far, it's looking good. Overall, I really enjoyed the Halo Infinite technical preview test. I'm very happy with what I've seen, and I'm excited to see more. I'm extremely hyped for any other technical tests and for the full release of the game. Halo Infinite has returned a bit to what made me love Halo in the first place, and I love that. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up and comment what your thoughts are on the Halo Infinite technical test, and just Halo Infinite overall. I hope to see you guys on the next video. Until then, goodbye.